Hello. So pets. I don't know. Most people have pets, I get. I'm assuming at least or knows a person who has a pet. To be honest, I am a big fan of animals. I really love animals. I've always wanted to own a hedgehog, to be honest, one day, but we'll see, for now. My family aren't the biggest fan of, pets in general. To be honest, my dream, the best pet for me. I'm a cat person, to be honest. So I'd choose a cat any day of the week. Um, but my family aren't too fond of cats. So I chose to own a parrot. I'll put a picture of him here. And his name is Filfil. Filfil means chili peppers in Arabic, actually. So it is, he is a rascal, as you can see. I love him and all. To be honest, I've owned him since he was about like less than a month old. I adopted him from a shelter and I got him and you know, uh, I just took care of him. I fed him. To be honest, once I got him, it was kind of a responsibility. And it was a hard responsibility, not gonna lie, because I had to feed him every 4 hours and then every 8 hours and then every 12 hours. And, it goes on because he can't, and you have to feed him by a needle. And it's like, you put it through, you can look it up. It is a hard thing to do and it is a responsibility. And it was really tiring, to be honest, because I had to wake up in the middle of the night and feed him. And to be honest, his food smells like, oh my God, it sounds like shit. Oh my God, it smelled so bad. Anyways, but he was, a cute bird. He didn't know how to fly by then, but he was training. It was kind of wholesome, to be honest. It was fun, seeing. He was like basically my child. And yeah, he is still with me, but to be honest, I put him in the cage because he bites me more than he doesn't, but I don't know why. But he is just a parrot, So, you know, but I still love him. He actually gave me a scar, but you can't see it. It went away, I think. I don't know. It doesn't show. It's not as obvious, but he bit me all over my hand and scratched me all over my face. But I still love him, and he is adorable. Not gonna lie. I got him because my parents didn't want a cat, didn't want a hedgehog, didn't want to have an animal, even a bird or a parrot. They didn't even approve of it until I got him. My dad loves him. My dad isn't a big hater. It's more of my mom. She doesn't like animals, and my sisters. So that's why we didn't get a cat, even though I really want a cat. Either a tuxedo, to be honest, or a beige one. These are two of my favorite. And yeah, and hairless cats are adorable. To be honest, it is just a hot take, to be honest, but I do love hairless cats. Anyways, back onto topic. At the time I got Phil, it was the same time my sibling got, you know, his own, and I don't remember the name of him. He gave it away because he was kind of busy and he didn't take care of it as good, or as well. So he just gave it away to a friend. I don't see him, the other parrot, but they were kind of friendly with each other, him and Phil. But to be honest, they do argue. And to be honest, Phil, not gonna lie, he should, you know, he should be a boxer. Not gonna lie, my guy is going for blood. Um, it is funny to remember these days, to be honest. Uh, but you know, days passed, and now Phil is 4 years old. To be honest, I don't know why I talked about this subject, to be honest, but I said, let's just strive away from things from the internet and, hot takes and, these sort of things, and just talk about something wholesome that happened to me. And to be honest, I'm happy to have Phil in my life, uh, even though he is a rascal and he is a little shit. And He does bite all the time. Um, but I am thankful. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe, and thank you again.